Alright class, my name is Blake. This is my drawing of the cell. Sorry about it. I got a C in art class in high school, and I only had my kids' markers on hand, so this is what I got. But I'll go through it, and yeah. So I'll just start at the top here, kind of the plasma membrane, and again, this is kind of the orange thing that's circling all the way around. That is the barrier that surrounds every cell in the body. That is made up of several structures, for example, channels and phospholipids, kind of what we talked about last chapter with the phosphate head and the tails there. The main function of this is to provide protection for the cell. The next thing I have is this nucleus. That's kind of the circle thing that everyone always looks at when they see a drawing or just a diagram in general. But this is the organelle that is enclosed and contains chromosomes that manages the cell's genetic material. The nuclear envelope is what I try to draw here, kind of showing a double layer. But that is the double layer that separates it from other organelles in the cell. And then obviously the big center part here is the nucleolus, is the sphere-shaped organelle found in cell's nucleus. The primary function is to produce and assemble cells' ribosomes. And then the next thing I have up here, I just titled smooth ER, but that is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It's kind of this part here going through. It varies from the rough endoplasmic reticulum, which again is this orange one, but on function as well as not. It varies from this based on function and not having the ribosomes. But the function of the smooth ER is to synthesize substances like lipids and steroids. Next, I got this rough ER, and again, that's covered by the ribosomes that are kind of floating throughout the cell as well. But the main function is protein synthesis. And then again, the next thing I have here is the ribosomes. The sites at which genetic code is converted into protein molecules. The next thing I have is the cytoplasm. I didn't color that, I just kind of left it white because it's, throughout the cell. But that fills the inside of the cell with gelatinous-like liquid and has many functions like cushioning the cell's genetic material, and obviously cushioning the cell's organelles inside. Next thing I have is the lysosome. That's this cookie-looking structure. That organelle contains digestive enzymes, so that helps break down, excess within the cell. Yeah. The next thing I got is these spaghetti-looking structures. That's the centrosome. This acts as the microtubule organizing center of the cell, helps in regulating the cell cycles, so that's good. Let's see here. And then the next thing I have is mitochondria. That's these purple pill-looking things, but that's the powerhouse of the cell. Everyone knows that from, I'm sure, high school. Generating most of the energy needed to power the cell's reaction. Again, energy produced by the mitochondria is stored in small molecules called ADP. We kind of was going over that in some of our class stuff. Okay, let's see here. And then the next I have is the Golgi vesicle. Kind of acts like a vehicle. This organelle acts as a storage and transports modified proteins and lipids from the Golgi apparatus, that's this bigger one, to target cells. The Golgi apparatus, also called the Golgi complex, this prepares proteins and fat molecules for use in other places inside and outside the cells. Last thing I have up here is the microfilaments. Our protein filaments, and one of the main functions of the organelle is, let's see here. The main function of this organelle is cellular movement. Cellular movement. The organelle also provides mechanical stability with the cell. I kind of thought that was interesting, so I included that. And again, this is my lovely drawing. So, yeah.